Hey guys, it's Peter here, welcome back to my vlog, and today we're going to talk about the Zoom F3. So let's go back 20 years to where it all started and where I was inspired to play music, produce music. I had a lot of synthesizers and I had a fascination with all kinds of audio. And then it was only a decade after that I had this amazing moment where I was out in nature in Far East Victoria, Australia, in the middle of the rainforest, with the only sound that was around was a waterfall. Nothing for dozens, if not 100 kilometers from where I was, and I thought it would be amazing just to sit there and listen and record this sound. And from there, it took another decade, but the opportunity arose to go out and travel and record audio. And I spent the last year or so trying to find the perfect setup. And I've been considering in the last couple of months either the Tascam or the Zoom F3. The other Zoom products are also really good, but I needed something compact, something easy to carry around and to take deep into different locations without too much hassle. And the Zoom F3 was really something that fit the bill, with only 2 XLR inputs, which is all I really need, and also with 32-bit recording. So the highest precision 32-bit audio recording that I could find. For the price, it was excellent. So the first thing I'm going to do is to test this. We're going to record some audio with the Blue Yeti Pro. I'm going to record on this. We're going to go out into a bird sanctuary not far from here, do some recordings, and then we'll review it. So first things first, let's go through the features. The F3 features 2-channel, 2-track field audio recording. It has a 32-bit flow recording and dual AD converters for a full dynamic range and free audio capture. It has 2 discrete inputs with locking XLR connectors, which is pretty standard. Input signals can be monitored on the real-time waveform display LCD, which is pretty useful. We have a compact and durable unit that can easily be attached to a boom mic with Velcro. We have high-quality mic preamps and an amazing super low noise floor of negative 127 dBu in EIN. So we can record up to 192 kilohertz 32-bit flow wave format files, and they can be in mono or stereo. So we can also record to micro SDHC, SDXC, up to 1 terabyte. Let's see, we can also wirelessly connect it and remote control it. So all in all, an amazing unit. Now let's grab a coffee and go record some audio. Hey guys, so here we go. We're heading off to this bird sanctuary / wetlands. It's not too far, about 5 minutes drive. We've got all the stuff that we need, and we're gonna try out this Zoom F3. Really excited to get there and unpack this thing and plug it into the Yeti Pro, record some audio. The park, and there's a section of wetlands which is behind a whole stack of trees, and it's a lot quieter there, so we'll be able to do some recording from there. Okay, let's go. So this park is actually called the Tim Neville Arboretum. It's a beautiful little park with a lake, fountain there, water fountain, you can see. A rose garden that's just right here. There's a kids' playground a bit further up, and on the other side of the park, behind this tree tree barrier, we call it, is a nice wetland. It's quite small, but it's it's good enough for us to be able to test the audio, to listen to some ambient sounds, and it's a lot quieter than from the main street just after this little walkway. So let's go have a listen and start recording. So here we have our XLR cables for the microphone. We brought the Yeti Pro today. Still haven't got the NT-G5 in. Okay, let's plug her in. Okay, got SD card in there. Let's format it. Okay, so here what you do, you have on this side, we'll take off this clip here. So, oh, there. Someone's here already that wants to sing for us. Okay, so we've got to switch it because it's a condenser mic. We've got to switch it to mic 48V plus 48V. We've got an input signal now, which is great. Something strange seems to be happening when I set the gain to 0 on the microphone. It seems to just be clipping and maxing out altogether. So at just a little gain, the audio levels look really nice. It seems like when the gain is quite low, close to 0, something strange is going on. I'm going to turn that up. You can see here, I think you can see that recording. Both channels are at the same level. So I'm going to turn up the gain a little bit and see what we get. So even though the cars are in the background, they're still that background noise is still audible, which is unfortunate. I'd have to come in a bit earlier in the day to get it quiet, or like maybe about 2 hours earlier. So I'm actually really happy with this. A lot of background sounds. I'm gonna leave this to record and we'll have a listen to it a bit later on. So while we're driving back with the footage, I'll leave that. The audio here will be playing on the background, so you can get a feel for the quality compared to, say, the XLR K3M that we're recording this audio on. Alright, so yeah, we got plenty of audio, about 10 minutes, and I think that's good enough to do a test in the studio. Just have a listen, and I think I'll give this another go next week, and then we can start going out a bit further and going for hikes and getting more audio, like in secluded areas where it's really quiet. Wow, this is really beautiful. Look at all these ducks. That's just a few ducks here. Okay, so we're back at the studio. I've imported the files. They're pretty much, the whole thing was quite simple. I had the mini SD card, plugged it in into the Apple MacBook Pro, uploaded it into Adobe Audition, and had a playthrough. The sound is broad, it's quite full in all of the spectrum, so it takes up a lot more, I guess, of this audio space than you would with just a standard microphone. That even the one that the K3 MXLR that I'm using here on the Sony. So this is perfect for if you want to pick out everything, from the quietest sound to loud sounds that aren't distorted. So what I found is, even when I had the gain up a little and I had the audio picking up a lot of the background sound when I talked, it would obviously be a lot louder, but it wouldn't clip to the point of distortion, which is fascinating. It's like this all-in-one box. All you do is kind of record. There's very few settings that you've got on it. You record it and then you just put it into your video or whatever you're using it for. So it's really easy to use. It's easy to get the audio. It doesn't require much post-processing either. So highly recommend it if you like a all-in-one simple solution that you can take out with you and just plug in and record. So compared to other audio recorders, they're really, if you want to have more fidelity over what you're recording, what frequencies, any kind of like a compression or filtering, then you're kind of out of luck. You have to do that, in post-processing. But I guess for what I'm doing, that's really not what I was looking for. So in terms of what I need, in terms of a high quality audio recorder, field recorder, this is perfect. 32-bit recording without the need for any extra controls. I just plug it in, turn it on, and record. So gives my thumbs up, and thanks for listening and watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you at the next one. Bye.